This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up part works that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the part work so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on. Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 48 of building the Transformers Optimus Prime. This is the issue where I think we're finishing on the right shoulder. We're not actually attaching it to anything, but we're finishing building of the right shoulder with the decorative pistons and things on it. Devastator, yeah, the big sand construction machine thing that was huge and sucked everything in. I remember him. Masterpiece, is that just, it's Optimus, isn't it? It's the original Gen 1 Optimus Prime. Quite cool looking. I did like that. I had one of them. Slag and Slug. No memory of those at all. Well, they're lovely though. Still looking at Beast Wars. The Maximals. I don't remember the Maximals thing, but it's some sort of that. I remember the T-Rex type things, but yeah. Yeah, they're interesting. Animals to robots is an interesting thing. Obviously, cars and things are much easier to make look robotic. But making it look like an actual animal and then vaguely like a robot, yeah, I can give them props for that. So yes, this is the right shoulder, part 4. Where we've got the pistons and things to add on and finish off. Add it all together. Lots of detailed stuff to be going on there, so I might be pausing and doing some stuff behind the scenes on this one. But we're going to end up with it looking a bit like that and looking like that, ready for the shoulder to go in. I like it. It's coming together. Well, it's not coming together, but the parts are coming. Soon we'll be able to get it all together and it will look very, very nice indeed. So let's finish this shoulder off. Right, so we've got our fake pistony things which need to be made up with the bars. We'll do that at some point, but not quite yet. That's from last time. I'll move those out the way a little bit further. We have got some little washers, screws and bolts, which are probably going to go with those washers. We've got our little connection pieces that I think need to be glued in place again. We've got a big metal chunk, which not entirely certain about. We've obviously got the main thing from this time and some screws. And that's what we're going to be doing first. We're going to be using 3 of these screws. 3 of these screws to put that on there. On the inside of that bit on there. This is where that bit connects up. I remember this from before. Yeah, because that's going to fold up somewhere that way around like that. That goes on there like that, and the 3 screws hold that together. So get that lined up again. One screw in there. Then we can get the rest of it put together as well. 2. Third one down there. Then we can get them all tightened up because they're all in the right place. Quite long screws considering it's a more decorative part. It doesn't need that much support. But, you know, we just got to do what we're told. We follow the instructions as best we can to see how it all goes together. It's all going to be fine in the end. That's that. Yeah, so then that bit will just clip in on there, I think. The hole there, and there is a pin there. Maybe I should have done that before I put it down because it might not quite line up. It got any give to it. Really doesn't. Right, in that case, I'm going to loosen these screws off a little bit. To give it a little bit of give. So I can get that in on the end there. Located in there. A little bit more. I shall get that done in a moment and show you afterwards for the next bit. Right, yes, I had to actually take that off completely and get that in there first. So make sure you put that bit on there before you tighten that up. Right, now we've got this to put onto there, but before that goes on there, the larger of these washery things with the little raised bits sits into that recess, just like that. That then goes over it. Like that, but better. Without that getting caught up. So that's in that recess. And make sure it stays in that recess. There we go. That in there, the shorter of these two bolts, it needs to go through from there with the nut on the other end of it. I haven't as yet dug out my spanner and bit for doing that. I shall do that before I tighten that up. But before I do that, let's figure out where the rest of it's going to go. Actually, I need the whole of the shoulder assembly, I think. Friction discs, shoulder assembly to the torso. Yes, so I need to get some things. Let me get the rest of the torso and get it all sorted. All right, I think I'm prepped, ready for the next stage. What I've done already, I've put a little blob of glue on either side of that where these are going to go, just to hold them in place, just like that didn't. Get them the right way round. Should sit into the little groove. Hopefully now will hold itself in place there with the glue. Get that one in the right way around as well. In the top hole there. Again, get it round the right way around. There is a little cut out piece in a direction. Like that. So I'll give that a minute to set while that's on there. That is going to attach. I've completely forgotten doing the same thing again on the other shoulder. So yeah, basically I remember having problems getting the bolts through and everything else on that. So we'll see if that's going to go together better. I put two of those together already, so I'm going to do the third one of those while I'm waiting for that glue to set. There is a little bar. Which goes through the outside bit of this. Through there a little bit, and then the interior piece, doesn't matter which way round it goes, it's the same on both sides. We'll go in on there, and that bar will go all the way through, and we'll go into the hole on the other side as well, and that will hold it all together, assuming that's lined up properly. Quite lined up, but that's all right. It will eventually find its way home. There you go. So that is that, another one of those pistons which just snap in place, hold it all together. We've got a big washer and a little washer. I did have. No, the little washers are still in the bag. I need one of them and one of them. So we've got The little one goes through there. Then the big one. Then we get the fun bit. This has got to go onto there. Exactly the same as the other side did. Hopefully better. So that goes on there like so. Then we've got to get the bolt through the top and the washer onto the bottom, while keeping everything else lined up. Glue hasn't set on there. I've managed to nudge that off a little bit. Let's get that back in where it should be. And I'll give that a little bit longer to set. I'll see if I can get that lined up off camera and then show you it when it's attached. Well, I do like consistency, so I remember this side now. This bit is a right pain. The screw needs to be actually tightened to get through there properly to come out the bottom here. But it's so close to the other bolt that you can't get a spanner around it. You can only use the little spanner from the side. And you can only get in there a little bit and turn it a little bit each time. But it is making a difference. But it's long going. So I'll get that tightened up and get the bolt on the other side. And then we'll see about fixing these. So I shall see you in, well, just a couple of seconds for you, but it might be an hour for me. I'll see you soon. Right, there we go. Eventually on there, nice and secure. I'm happy with how that's gone on there. So that is that. Then we've just got these to attach, exactly the same as the ones on the other side. So that's nice and easy. The post that goes in there, and that will go on there. And below it, there, and that will go on there. Quite in. And one on the back from down here to up there. So there we have the torso with both shoulders attached. I made one adjustment. This bit I had right, this bit on the other side I had going the other way. So I've moved, no, wait, what? I thought I'd moved it and put it the right way, but I'll put it a different way now. All right, I'm going to have to dig out and see which way round that needs. I think that needs to come this way. That needs to go the same way as this one. And it is, no, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'll get them both the same and both how I believe it's the correct way around. So that is that. It's coming along. It's starting to look good. We've got our nice decorative bits and things. So that will now, I think, be put aside because we're dealing with the chest piece now, I think. So we'll have a look at that and see about doing some of that next time. So thank you very much for watching. It's been a bit of a complicated one this time, but we'll get there in the end. So I shall see you for more very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.